Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, Part 54. 2 months now, Rebecca had the steady work of cooking, washing, ironing, mending, and caring for the 3 children. Jenny was fast becoming a good little helper, quick, ready, and capable. There were months in which there had been many a weary night of watching by Arilla's bedside, of soothing and bandaging and nursing, even of feeding and bathing. There was no question about the need of helping for many months, but blessings seemed to multiply when the blinds could be opened, and Mother, with pillows behind her, could at least sit up. No girl at 17 can pass through such an ordeal and come out unchanged. No girl of Rebecca's temperament could go through it without some inward rebellion. She was doing tasks in which she could not fully be happy, which perhaps she could never do with complete satisfaction. How brief had been those splendid visions when the universe seemed open for her, young, strength, to battle and triumph. How soon they had faded into the light of common duty. At first, sympathy and grief were so strong she thought of nothing but her mother's pain. As the weeks passed, little hope began to stir with an ache in her breast. Her ambition became defeated, and when the letter was received saying that her position at Augusta had been filled, she felt as if the wind of destiny were blowing her flame out. Threads of joy ran in and out of daily living, but there was the satisfaction of being mistress of the family, of planning, governing, deciding, of bringing order out of chaos. Another source of comfort was the children's love, for they turned to her as flowers to the sun. There was no limit to Rebecca's power of make-believe, drawing confidently on her stories. In this is yet another great thing. Little had she realized, for in those anxious days mother and daughter had found and knew each other as never before. A new sense was born in Rebecca as she hung over her mother's bed, a sense that grows when a strong help the weak. As for Arella, words could never have expressed her joy to be with Rebecca. You might harness Rebecca to a heavy plough, and while she had youth on her side, she would always remember the green earth under her feet and the blue sky over her head. Bringing flowers to the room, Rebecca said, "Just a hint of fall, Mother. Isn't it wonderful? But how I wish I could carry one to poor Aunt Miranda today. There is never a flower in the brick house when I am away." It was a marvelous morning. Arilla heard a bird and looked toward the beauty of the growing bush, and to her tall, splendid daughter, standing like young spring with flowers in her arms.